Alright, so I've decided to do a year one retrospect for the Marvel Collector Corps. I've got everything ready. I'm going to show everything that I got over the past year, over the past 6 crates. I decided to do this because I'll probably be ending my subscription on Marvel this year in lieu of maybe going with a different type of crate. I'm considering Firefly, or even the Star Wars one. So I guess let's get going. The very first crate was the Marvel Avengers Age of Ultron. In the Age of Ultron one, it actually gave you a bunch of really good stuff in it for the very first one. It gave you a t-shirt. I'm not going to pull out any of the t-shirts in this one, but I got all the pops and things like that. I'm going to be able to show you the badges in this case, and the pens. This one was probably one of the best ones out of all of them because it also came with a nice comic, a little variant cover comic. It came with Adorbs Ultron. He always sits on my desk. I always keep him over here for my videos. But it also came with the biggest of them all, the Hulkbuster. There we go. This guy right here is a massive giant size pop, more so than the normal ones that you would get. This is the only way that you could get the Hulkbuster, and it's probably one of my favorite pups. So far, that was probably one of my favorites out of all of the crates. The second crate was actually the Ant-Man crate. It gave a couple of little bobbleheads, a little Scott Lang bobblehead. It also gave a Yellow Jacket one, but there was actually a very cool pop that came with it on top of the t-shirt and stuff like that, because you also got this guy here. And then you also got the little lapel pen. I got them all lined up here, ready to go to show each one. But this also gave the Scott Lang Pop Funko and the world's smallest bobblehead for Pop, and it's a tiny, tiny little Ant-Man. You can see him there. It's hard to tell with the glare here. There we go. And it actually bobbles. I opened it up just to see if it really did bobble, and it was awesome. That actually wasn't a bad one at all. It also came with a comic book on top of it and a t-shirt. It had a tiny little Ant-Man about this big on the shirt, and it says underneath actual size. Thought that was always cool. The next one was the Secret Wars. So we've got Sam Wilson, Captain America, on the badge, but we also have what appears to be, judging by it, it looks like Iron Man, but I believe it was War Machine in the comic, in the silver-looking armor. This one actually was not bad at all. It came with a Secret Wars comic, Secret Wars t-shirt, but it came with 2 full Pop Funkos. And the first one was Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and it says exclusive on it. It was, it's funny because they actually didn't put, on either of the exclusives, they didn't put the Marvel Collector Corps logo on it. They put it up at the top here, where they didn't do that on the other ones. They had the little sticker, and this is based on the movie. So I thought that was a neat little switch up there for that. The other pop that you got out of this one was the Secret Wars Thor, the female Thor. It's the only pop of the female Thor, so I thought that was very cool. I won't spoil it if you haven't read it, but it's a very good story, actually. The next one was probably my least favorite. It was the villains crate. There we go. It gave a Marvel, that's Red Skull there. It gave a Loki Dorbs. I don't know why I don't have them over here. I could have swore I grabbed them, but it's a little Dorbs. Gave you a T-shirt that had a bunch of different villains on it, and a little Green Goblin. Funny little fact. My wife actually figured out, because on the shirt it was supposed to be a bunch of villains. It talked about each one. You know, it was like Venom and, you know, Ultron or things like that. Loki, I think, was on it, but Green Goblin was on it, and they gave this, you know, a cute little nickname to him. Instead of it being Green Goblin, they put the name Gobby, and then put a little smiley face underneath, like if they were making a cute joke or something. And my wife started laughing, because I guess it's a European or something slang, and Gobby is a blowjob. So I thought that was kind of a weird one. So strange. But I don't know. I don't know if they knew what they were doing there, but it was very weird. The pop that came in that one was actually Morbius. And you could get either this version, which is the normal Morbius, or there was what they called the zombie Morbius that you could get as well. I only got the normal one, from the look of it. And then you also got a little Venom keychain. I actually keep mine on my keys. There it is. I actually keep mine on my key ring because Venom is always awesome. The next one was actually the Guardians of the Galaxy here. So Guardians has a little rocket raccoon, and then the Groot pen. Here we go. Boom. So got the duo there. It came with a scarf. It was actually a very, very nice, very well made scarf. You didn't get a lot out of this one though, because you got a scarf, you got the comic, and then it actually gave you a mug, which was actually nice. It's a little Star-Lord mug. I actually used mine to hold pens. Oh, here. It's an Iron Man pen inside of here. Pop Iron Man on top of it. It's actually not a bad mug. It's just part of the Pop Home collection. And there's different ones you can get out there. I saw Iron Man the other day. And then the Pops were weird that came with it. They were bobblers is what they called. They're Christmas ornaments, and it was a Christmas Groot and a Christmas Rocket Raccoon, and he's got a little red and green Potter here, and he's got a bow on his gun. And they're both smiling, they're both cute. Here's a better shot here. I mean, it's cute, but, you know, I mean, it's just Christmas ornaments. That one was okay. There was definitely better ones out there, but it wasn't bad. The one big one, though, is this last one that came, and that was the Deadpool. And the Deadpool, actually, here, let's start by doing the Deadpool badge here. And then the Deadpool lapel pin. Boom. Good standard stuff here. And then it actually came with a bunch of stuff. It came with one of the little Mopies, and it's instead of the red and black Deadpool, it was the black and red version. So that was very cool. Came with Dorbs, and the Dorbs actually had different versions you could get, I believe, but the only one that I've been seeing out there is the Cowboy. So it's a cowboy, and he's got a little pony that he's carrying on a stick. And it's adorable. It's definitely Deadpool, very Deadpoolish. There you can see the pony in this one. There you go. There you go. I thought that was cute. And then also a Pop Funko, an actual pop, of Deadpool leaping. And it's on a little base where he's jumping in the air. Here you go, you can see that there. Right there. That actually is, it's probably one of my favorites. That one and the Hulkbuster are probably my two favorite out of all the pops I got this year. So, awesome. But then, of course, you got a T-shirt, a comic. You got those kind of things too. The shirt, I believe, came in two different colors, so it was alternate colors. There was one that was the gray with the red eyes, and then the one I got, which is the yellow and blue. Both of which are awesome. Deadpool's always awesome. I can't really argue with this. Those were great crates. But on top of it, what allows me to make this video is I just got in the mail my Founder 2015 Captain America statue for Collector Core. And it is a very heavy statue. Very Oscar-esque, I guess, Academy Award. It's got the shield, and I mean, he's even got the wings on his helmet, the whole 9 yards. It is a full freaking thing here. I don't want to open it. I actually want to keep it in good standing here. This is one that I am probably going to try to find a spot somewhere because it's a very nice statue. It was a very good founder's gift. And here, it's hard to see with the glare. There we go. It's just a great statue. And it was probably the main reason why I decided to do this retrospect, because I wanted to be able to just show that, because it's just so cool. Every year, if you were a founder, you get the statue. If you weren't a founder, then you actually only get the medals. And just one of those, you're doing the yearly subscription. In this one's case, though, that's awesome. That is worthy as a parting gift in my case for my next ventures on unboxings. But yeah, that's my retrospect. I'm not bad. It wasn't a bad year. Like I said, my favorites would probably be the Age of Ultron and the Deadpool pen, or the boxes themselves. The Secret Wars and the Ant-Man weren't bad, and then probably running up last would be Guardians and the Villains crate. Between all of them, though, I mean, it wasn't bad as a whole. It was for a year subscription, we spent $150, and it's if I didn't have a lot more options out there for Firefly crates, like the Loot crate itself, the Star Wars Smuggler crates, things like that, I'd probably still continue with it. Other than that, yeah, that's my review. Scott fell. There we go. Other than that, I'm going to have to say, good job. Good job, Marvel. Good job, Pop. Keep watching my unboxings. I still get my Loot crates every month. And I'm going to be looking into doing some other unboxing options as well. So just stay tuned. Keep an eye out on Twitter and Facebook. And as always, everyone, chime on.